We meet again. Good tidings, sir.
What?
Like children at a fair. Only we drink more wine.
Dull days for us are...
Now, we who are gathered here.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
I really don't know how to do this quest. The magistrate in the palace.
Some of us get complacent.
Forward to, but a long day of work.
I feel like Geralt when he went to that party.
Our soldiers need better training.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Predicament.
So what'll it be? Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Girl.
Quite the predicament.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen. No time to catch your...
Greet, you need only make a word. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. It is lovely to see you.
Life can be tiring, even if you've no trouble. One day, I'm going...
Yeah? What is it?
I don't know what they want me to do here.
You don't need a perm, just hide in the back of an ox cart. Mind, you've got to avoid them, but it's easy enough.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Oi, keep your distance.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance, you see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Would seem we've a need to scrounge up information. 'Tis tedious work, but I suppose we had best get to it. That's...
I'm getting tired
That's
of
what
these
I
big
was
yellow
thinking.
subs.
You're always so... In the end, I suppose 'twas no less...
Good thing I'm here, really. I know...
Where could perhaps you could try asking the other children.
What's the daytime?
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Heard of any ways to make some easy coin? What's this all about?
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent?
I haven't seen my husband in some time. You would...
The heavens have forsaken us. All is
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is pick. Don't know why he bothered.
Is Malcolm? We were supposed to go
Where are
exploring
you going?
together. But I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
Shall we report back now?
vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? And perhaps the lad Come, I fear there's not a moment. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were... Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage... Let us make haste.
You ain't squeezing through. Oh my god, you just knocked over the whole building.
Let us be thorough. Scrupulous investigation is the cornerstone of any adventure.
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, sir.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of...
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to be guided to our destination.
Thank you,
Let's try to
Malcolm.
follow along.
There's no great shock to me.
Just what I needed. Oh, God. Oh.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a find indeed. Is this why I've ne'er seen so many books? Might I ask that you not share the We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to... We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come... Let's investigate this place's secret...
Tis quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars were I the scholarly sort.
There's no great shock to me.
Nothing is of great shock to you. Well.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
They look like a Skyrim dungeon.
You will suffer for this.
Maybe I'll get right here.
Sir Arisen, pray see to it that naught akin to the recent debacle. Sir Arisen, pray see to it that...
What the? Crazy. That's crazy.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Well, have you found... Oh, to think I'd be outside, then. If you can deliver me...
Got to keep it together.
Who's that?
Oh no!
Oh no, what? Who are you?
Unbelievable.
Oh.
A door of sturdy make. 'Twill be impassable without the key. Be on the lookout for a light.
Aye, this should be fun. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay
Why is
the
your beard
debt I
blonde,
owe.
black dude?
Words
Oh,
may
that's
be
great.
wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of El.
First things first, we must speak with Captain Brandt.
Nice being to be kind, please. I'm in no hurry to leave.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Welcome.
You've been and learned by trade us the questions I always say. Growling. Time for an early supper.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
As long as I find any terms.
adventure.
The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps.
Welcome to the Star Trek. We serve all manner of fine ales
Bro,
here.
you are sick. I'm sick, cat.
Peruse at your leisure. Or to head home, or I get them here.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice, mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
No!
I thank you. Pray, take...
Huzzah! You've done it!
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are. There is what masquerades being as they are. You will much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work.
What?
There is much we ought to masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked.
I don't know how to do this quest. I approached him and he says, you said some stupid stuff.
Interested in my wares?
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. We shall remain here.
The masquerade is all...
If you've naught to say, I'd best be...
Now, we who are gathered here...
Dude, I'm about to start killing people.
Such cheap drink. I've no love of conflict.
I can ask for no more than that. There's ought to be said.
I suppose I avail...
No more drink for me. Let's not get sore on the morrow.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? freaking hidden door.
A place to soothe the spirit.
Well, now, you're...
Oh my god. Who was this?
What is it? Has something happened? We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here. We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Oh yeah.
Open up!
Oh, she transformed.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
Why did I...
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm?
Am I about to start talking?
You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for
You got a glory hole?
this, perchance?
I knew he was a freak.
Come on, then. Keep
Oh.
roaring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
That's the reason. Oh my god.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye,
Oh my god.
aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious
Of course she's
matters.
a puppet.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
If this dude looks in this hole, I'm a...
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall.
Bro, don't look through the hole.
And we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
I don't know what that is.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen, the man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined.
What is a boulder?
I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to...
Crazy. Who are those people though? I know that's the Sven's mom. What's that dude? And if you break us, we love.
This won't do.
I cannot condone this.
I'll not forget this.
The latest tart was a tragedy to those who... I thought so myself. With the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind, and indeed, we have our...
What are you yapping about?
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
I'm the predicament.
Let me think.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Well, well, he is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, but if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet... Pray, allow me to investigate this...
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh?
There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis very well. The
This ain't
coronation
the
is to
last
take
quest
place
of the
on
game,
morning.
is it? The heck? This is only like 5 quests. It's still the beginning of the game, it feels like. Bro, this better not be the end of the game. The end of the story. That would be so stupid. It was so stupid. You ain't supposed to be in here.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will. Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
How are they making your heart shine? Oh.
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time.
Oh, that's why he can command pawn.
I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
It's no great shock to me.
You say that every time.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once.
There is much we ought to tend to, If we are to strengthen regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fort with such hindrances in mind, few may pass through Batal's fortress, save. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for... You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I do not know. It will depend upon your majesty's ingenuity.
Bro, I can already get there.
Perhaps a journey to Batal will aid us in unraveling the secrets of the Godsway. I can guide you there if you wish.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Baby.
Welcome. Good evening, sir. Trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find. Here I've no... Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the... roads, despite the hour. You know where to find.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
These dudes need to stop inviting me to their quarters, bro. That's weird. Meet me outside. I'm trying to get put in no position where some dude tries to hit on me. I'm not to kill him for that disrespect.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
When did I say that?
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Who's you? Staring at me like that.
Time was, you'd think that'd be on account of immigration. At least I've never beheld a...
Pretty sure the way they want you to convince to be a Beastron is that dude sells a lion mask. Probably be that, but I don't need it.
Beg pardon, sir.
But you are the Arisen. Why, Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying.
Oh yeah, let's go to the garden where a bunch of people are.
Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword. One of the king's. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, a duplicate now rests in its place. And generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it. Though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremony. Yet, Disa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and as Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a... Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword, I must confess, having watched over the blade for many, I should be well glad to see it restored to its former. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen.
Beg pardon, sir.
This sort of quiet means all well.
As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and 'tis a letter she discarded. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it, and if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands.
Someone comes looking for a fight. I won't say no.
Who recruits battle ready? Seems my fight.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Just grab them all.
So,
Whoa.
after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is
Who are
good.
you?
I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling
What are
your
you, the
charge.
pastor? You're the seneschal?
Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your queen to visit the Rockmaster's Burrow in Bakbatal.
Bro, if you know the answers, just tell me.
Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
I always draw the short straw, but not at the expense of my duty.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Gar. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss. The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from
Why'd
setting
you
foot in the
break that?
capital.
That mad?
Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easy. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because 'twas established. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of... I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Backbatal without having their activities questioned. Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you... They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by a simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battles. I'm grateful to have served you for so long, Arisen. I shall hold these memories close for all time. I hope I can count on you in a...
Okay.
Over here, if you please.
You just talk.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but...
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory, which can be found here.
Yep, and I killed everybody.
However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast, for as a researcher of this laboratory, he will tell us...
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
Ah, excellent find.
What should I do?
Interested in my wares?
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without... Always a pleasure.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll
get
see it
some
done. Come
gear.
again when you've more...
Get better gear.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
There's a tavern that stocks Newt liquor, but they only cater to beastrons. That's where you come in, see? Of course,
And their own
it
side
isn't as
place.
simple as walking into the place. You've got to show you're in the know by lugging a sandbag over to the fence in front of the tavern.
What's all that about?
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Admirable work, if I do say so myself.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say... without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
'Tis worth considering. A mage with knowledge of the curative arts could be our barrier to its life and death. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit. Lest all that vim go to waste. Well-aimed strike. Right where it hurts.
Oh, girl, your booty is so thick and fat. You're still here?
No sense letting
Oh
the
my.
enemy gain the upper hand. The early gripping gets the worm, as they say. What has stricken you, Arisen?
Your little fire farts ain't doing nothing, dude.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
This is red thing.
Ah, they mean us harm. How adorable.
Indeed.
We are hardly familiar with...
Who are you people?
Have a care.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I trust this shan't prove a waste of time.
All's well, I trust.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
Oh, that ain't good. It is. Come here, little Griffin. I want to eat your baby. Better taste like feathers.
All together now. We attack at once. The moment of victory in the hand. Let us finish this.
Well, we destroyed this Griffin.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used.
Is there aught you...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer...
I just got his name. I just looked at him. Umbrovia. Umbrovia.
My magics are at your disposal.
Campsite at present. Time camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
We've earned ourselves the pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
Does this dude come at a later time or something?
treasure chest. Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
Huh? Where's your leader?
Now I've lost the thread of my thoughts.
I have no intention.
I picked the griffin up.
I trust all's well.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Open your eyes, everyone. Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Phantasms, best be on your guard.
Oh yes, most effective against it.
The Arisen has been called. Quick, douse the flames! This should be of use.
Might you be looking to enlist?
Dude.
Strike with fire's fury.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your...
I think that will do for pleasantries.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Where is your leader at? Ain't no dude over here.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble.
I can't solve all... What brings you here?
I cannot abandon...
The structure in the waters is most curious.
I've a pressing
Oh my gosh, dude. These quests are the most annoying types. Stop giving me a big yellow circle and just tell me where he is.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Now, what might that be? Let us ponder how best to proceed. That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Looking for aught in particular?
The bell. She said, feed your horse, I think it needs a bell. I said, mama, cousin Ronnie out of jail. She said, how? I said, he got out on bail. Oh, this little, I wanted to go to the fair. My brother went, it's not fair. I seen a girl, she was fair. I told her she had a bear, and she started to read a bear. So
Well
dang her,
met,
deep
Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplication. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled. He may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you capture my deepest thanks? Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
My legs are as lead.
Lost track of time.
I might make it look easy, but only from its...
Methinks I know where that is. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We've been given a destination. Shall we venture forth?
How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not
You shan't hear me complain. I can't tell you how I suffer.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present...
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, but...
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf...
Who would wish to take Her Majesty's life? Empress Nadinia is the very thread that ties together humans, beastrons, and pawns.
Where to now?
So tired. I can hit just about anyone.
What's changed at sea? I feel it in my bones.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when beastron, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
This looks as good a place as any.
You're right, asking for it.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are near. Have you located the rogue?
What do you want with me, eh?
Seize the rogue the moment you espy him. I shall pray.
There used to be an apothecary. I'm sure they had their reasons.
Save real quick, cause
But I depended on their way.
one of these people?
There used to be an... I'm sure they had their reasons. But I
Is there aught you...
Shall I die or...
What do ye want?
Good day, sir.
Have you... The event bears some grand title, though I've...
Oh, think...
May thine hallowed fire burn through us, and cleanse our souls of all we swear fealty unto thee, originator of warmth, prosperity.
Let me alone, will ye? I've got nothing for ye.
Her Majesty's supplications are drawing to a close. Could it be that the rogue has not come?
Yeah.
Beg pardon, sir, but
You want me to do? Hey, you trying to murder the Empress? Who is you?
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
O lambent flame, we beseech thee to heed our humble prayers.
The Empress's supplications have... I shall return to Her Majesty's side. May this peace... No!
Oh.
Your Majesty! How could this have happened? We must staunch the bleeding and capture the fiend who did this. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
I was right there. What are you talking about?
The Empress is
such a dreadful thing.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, we could not safeguard Her Majesty. The events of this day threaten to sour relations nay. Now is not the time to falter, but to unite, however. Someone must answer for this, and as the plan to entrap Her Majesty's assailant was of your design, Sir Manella, I would have it be you, O Empress.
The Empress is... gone.
There was no...
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Batal. Perhaps he could restore the Regalia sword. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Here we are.
Someday, I'll forge a blade.
I got a blade for you to slay a dragon, you know what I'm saying?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their heart.
If 'tis a blacksmith you need... Oh ho! 'Tis a Regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not but, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and if well, why are you still...
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Still here, my smithing days are done. I'll not be... Still here, my smithing days are done.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker.
You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel! Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern.
Why did it just...
Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now.
So you're a
Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern? Should you succeed, I reckon he'll... Now, true to its name, Glimmercoal emits a so you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, Sir Broker ought to have a change of heart about the Regalia sword. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
I can see it on the map, you donkey lonksy.
I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Over here, if you please.
I'm a big dog, big bear, nigger, I'm a lion. I'm a predator of the prey that was hiding. Oh my, I found you, nigger. Don't you run from me, little nigger.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room go to waste.
Dang, she smacked you right when you about to eat my booty hole.
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master. My magics are at your disposal. Fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Unbelievable.
Curative ought to do the trick. Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Indeed, you are correct.
The enemy retreats. I see no merit in hunting down such cravens. Wasn't much of an adventure at all.
In order to help the battle progress too much.
Why, thank you. I wanted to thank you for...
If might be so bold as to speak my mind? Look how many women we count among our number.
And I've no objections.
I do. I hate the women. Digger!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward?
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies. I am well aware of the particulars.
Oh, glimmer coal, not limer coal. Bonkers me. I don't know the difference between glimmer coal and limer coal.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of us has been drenched.
Harm. How adorable.
Indeed, you are correct.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
This spell will empower you. Elemental magic.
The Arisen has been drenched.
That's a fine craftsmanship. Perhaps better than anything we have at present.
Where did you get that? Give me that, woman. Holy crap.
As they say, 'tis the wearer that makes the wares.
So stupid. Oh well, the stats are great.
There, Master. Knackers.
Fire won't do much good here. Let's try it different.
You can count on me to keep you safe.
You'll not live to
the combo break. How am I supposed to know the difference between...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Oh. Was somebody screaming? Oh!
I can't wait to find out what's in
See, you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Bro. You really just gotta take every... The freak is that, bro? Okay, new enemy. It don't matter. We just gonna spam her firepower and then... You think you're a good mage? What are you? Oh, you're a manticore. Oh my, sit down, bro. You about to get your cheeks splashed. Get your cheeks splashed. Get your cheeks splashed. The fullest degree of the clapping can high degree. There ain't no problem. That ring was different, I swear. Oh, that's going on or something?
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventure.
Hashtag relatable. Hashtag gamer relatable.
A profitable endeavor. This ought to suffice, unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
I suppose 'tis so.
A flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold. Just a moment.
I got leukemia.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. I've a means of getting over there, Arisen. Shall I assist?
What is that?
Let me be the one to collect it. Arisen, aren't you forgetting something?
What?
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I'll pick up what I want to pick up. Pick up what I want to pick up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I eat what I want to eat. Thank you.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Oh.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself. Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Together, 20 and 24. I'm not done yet. See, that girl's fine. I'm trying to have her on, man. Oh, my booty hole. Oh, my booty hole. Oh.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Come to think of it, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again. Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Alright, we got it.
'Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat. Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
This stuff's drawn back, guys.
Over here, if you would. Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat.
A customer, then. That changes things.
You're back. Have you any glimmer call for me? Look at it all. This'll last us a... Rocker, we've got more glimmer call.
Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see...
Oh, I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had... My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir. But mayhap your efforts need... Way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well,
you mess with the sword,
what say you?
You're gonna pay dearly. Now I hope you know that I take my payment and blood.
I'm grateful for your trust, sir. Mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest, but I'll see it done all the same. Mark me. This blade will be shining like a star by the time I'm finished with it.
A worthy accomplishment. Sir Sara is apprenticed to the legendary dwarven blacksmith. There's no doubt in my mind that she will succeed.
Why are you here, then?
Can't put a price on Back again, eh? Can't put a price on quality.
What say we stop by the smithy and see whether Sir Sara has made any progress with the rig?
I'm grateful for your trust, sir. Mayhap not soon as...
I'm a master of the...
No, you're not. You're a fraud. You were a little trick. You were a loophole.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath.
No need to overthink it. You can change.
It's hard.
It on a whim. Well, got any findings to share? Many thanks.
The world's changing. Not sure.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Some of us get complacent.
If you must go on
Oh,
your own,
girl.
there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return.
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good...
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome.
Indeed. We are well glad of your ere Her Majesty's supplications begin. I shall give you a description of our target. Pray, seize the rogue, should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would...
You're not giving me a description of the target.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Oh, I'm retarded. Wears his hair tied back. His right arm was wounded during the attack. Hair tied back, right arm wounded. Hair tied back. Oh my gosh. Hair tied back, right arm wounded.
To come out brighter.
What's changed at sea? I feel it in my bones.
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
Got one nigga with his
We
hair
ask
tied back.
that all be spared the horrors of the
This
fell
dude's
dragon.
running fit, so I can't even tell.
We ask that Batal may e'er prosper.
This dude has his hair.
And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human,
Oh, is this?
Orn, and every other noble race that walks our world may...
Who are ye supposed to be?
Yeah.
Fine. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it.
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform...
What was that?
Oh, Your Majesty.
Dang, she
Full
might be a
glad am I
beast
to
from
sail
cat lady, but
unharmed.
she fine.
The brigand
She
has
got
been
that
captured.
pussy.
The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen.
Ah, yes, of course. But the same is true of you, Sir Manella. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen. Grateful are we for your most...
My sincerest gratitude.
Job this.
Slim gettings of late. What to do? What to do?
You are the Vermundian in Her Majesty's good graces, aye? A friend of mine has moved house, leaving her former abode unoccupied. To be blunt, you see, I have reason to believe a group of individuals who bear the Empress thus, to have a trusted individual purchase and occupy. Besides, aught tells me such ne'er-do-wells would have a hard time I cannot fault your hesitation.
What is wrong with these people and why are they trying to sell their houses so much?
Good to see you, Master.
What say we stop by the smithy and see whether Sir Sara has made any progress with the regalia sword? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Everybody, you baby
Vanguard
all night
is
long.
yours.
Same thing.
Lead on.
What was that spin move?
I've ne'er seen this sort of craftsmanship. Hi there, Arisen. Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick of progress. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why if I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade.
Bro could have just told me that.
If you've not heard the term,
'Tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used, since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge. Brockers explained the process to me, but I wonder if that...
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword, but I've no doubt that Sir Sarah is up to the task.
Knowing that the patterns on the sword were the work, suppose I'll sleep on it. May...
A customer, then. That changes things. Just tell me what you need.
Get new weapons. What happened to the assassin being able to use daggers and swords and arrows?
And I'll see it done. You're welcome.
Oh, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Have a look.
Did she die?
You're the one who brought that regalia sword here in the first place, aye? I want a word. It's that fool apprentice of mine. Knowing her, she skipped off to the mountain base cave. It's the only place with it, as you're the one who inspired this. And bring her back in one piece, lest I wring my hand.
You could have just helped in the first place, you freaking fricker.
Sir Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Why don't you do that?
One path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business.
Heal me!
I'm sure we'll come back to
You
it
useless piece of filth.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me. Need healing? I'm happy to oblige. Hold just a moment.
It seems fate has seen fit to reunite us.
Ain't this my friend? Bro. This is my friend. What in the world? Why does she have anything on?
I dare say I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of.
What marvellous ill fortune.
They do this. Why doesn't she have clothes on? I mean, she's kind of thick, I ain't gonna lie.
What have I done to deserve this?
What's your class? Archer. Trying to have me buy her stuff?
no means of passing through here at present. Shall we seek an alternate route?
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
How do I even get there? How did she get there? Does this cave lead to it?
Mayhap I really would have been better off dead.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I mustn't let this get out of hand.
Yes, take it easy today.
Well, this is no good.
Nice, juicy beasts. That's enough toil for one day, methinks.
Mayhap we'll come here whenever Daedalus. Mayhap we'll come here whenever Daedalus.
How did I... What did I do? What did I do? Certain I bang that gavel. Ooh. Stop! Did I climb up? Doesn't have to progress on another quest.
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
Where is it? Another griffin, bro? You ready to get your booty cheeks eaten too?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Quite true, lest the beast flee.
Do not waste this chance.
Press home our advantage. Moment of victory in the hand. Let us finish this. Fear not.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I've a pressing...
Dude, there is nobody here.
What brings you here?
Look this up. These questions are stupid.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Jasper doing, huh?
Well, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service. At a fair price. Do come again. See, look at my wares. Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again.
Right, just follow me.
Me? Now, this hardly bears. Saying, but don't you dare try to always a pleasure. There's a tavern that stocks new.
Bakbatal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze feels more unjustly vicious than the last.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen, wheresoever that journey may take us.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
I gotta get to work.
Looking for aught in particular.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
All my troubles here. It is my duty to devote.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not... Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Let me see it. Really? Nobody trying to tell me how to pee. I already know the way, can I get my please?
Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being. Good day, sir.
I had a marvelous idea, and...
Oh, snap. God.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by.
The time of our parting is come. Thank you for
It will be an
everything.
honor to serve by your side.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Who's you?
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye?
Do I know you?
Suppose it must make ye feel a hero.
Oh.
Seeing that ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye?
You have gold, why?
Go on then, and don't... What's this? Come for another laugh? A coin's a fine thing. Reckon ye must be touched in the head. Giving coin to a... Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of the... I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail.
Oh, jail, not a doll. Oh my god.
Reckon ye must be... Suppose I'm no longer a... I got this job by way of the... If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off...
Okay, so there's another dude here, apparently.
I barely the vim to tie my boots.
Maybe one of the guards.
My head where it will get cut off. All's well, I trust. What I can do for you?
I don't see nobody. Oh, Kratos? Who are you, dude? Why is there a random Kratos looking dude in jail?
Oh, that tickles!
Who was that? Okay. I shouldn't have done that.
Reckon ye must be touched. Suppose I got this job. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you bet.
That'll teach ye to cross me!
Okay.
Who are you supposed to be?
I hope that did not do anything bad. I'm just trying to progress the quest.
Speak your mind if you must.
Should I trace life to its source, what might I find?
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
'Tisn't my Wade.
Oh.
Monsters range nearer the
Would
Oh.
that all my days were so
Oh.
tranquil.
All costs.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue, to be protected. Herald, it is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Do take care on the road, sir. These are...
Shall we get some rest then?
Look as long as you please.
You should know I'm dangerous.
Quite a predicament.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
We shall remain here.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by 'tis a frightful thought? Yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do. I must learn more of the world outside.
Too quiet here for my liking.
basement's in for
Anyone gives me townspeople taste the steel.
Oh yo, I'm like.
Could you come over here?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
The oracle, you like the sword, so might I sword.
Greeting, you need only make a word. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude.
Oh, he's
It is
dead.
lovely to see you.
Okay. You should know I faced the runs.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I'll train for this. Wonder if there's any looking for aught in particular.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
You're a baddie, though.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor, but they only...
What are you standing there for?
This is private land. You've no business here. Begone!
Oh, really?
Is aught amiss?
I'm getting my girl to crush you with her thighs.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
Quality of my pigments is unmatched. 'Tis. I must have a rest. I can't afford to wait for long.
My talents are lost with these townsfolk. I'm not sure what to do.
That is nothing.
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store. 'Twould be no boast to say.
If I were you, tell Iz they study a me.
I'm not sure what to do. No, I shouldn't have. I could die happy. My offer still stands. Would you not feeling so keen, are you? My offer still stands. Would you like to purchase a dwelling of your own here in Batal? A wise decision, sir. Here you are, dear.
Hey. 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 Where's the morgue? I'm here right for it.
Let's take it easy today.
Well met.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Causes conflict to plague the world. Those who I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. I have placed a mark upon the remain.
Yeah, bro.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace.
Though I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. You are always welcomed.
Yes, yes, very fine.
Well met, sir. How much?
Wearing armor all day.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
How might I create the hue in my mind's eye?
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our...
Careful. Gore harpies are about.
Who's you?
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me.
Who are you? No, I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, is that all? Still, I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can tame a human wizard. The power to kill. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that much is possible, larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forge would be able to aid them.
This dude dies again, I swear.
The Arisen comes.
Wait, oh, you can trade stuff now? Since when?
Is this meeting also by... the dragon's design? So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. God's way. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Then go. Since times of El, remember. Draconic book. Then I bid ye farewell.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I fear I'll make for poor...
The pawns in this party are women all.
And? I've no objections.
These harpies are the worst thing in the game to fight.
You'll not live to regret this.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
He's fighting. He just destroyed himself.
Let them off. Not fall to foulness.
Let's know where that came from.
One of us was too fresh.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer.
We pulled through in the end. For a moment there, I feared we would not.
Of course! The fight would have been lost without you, Arisen.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best
Oh.
to proceed.
We're the Cyclops Master.
Ha! They are right to fear us.
The mark of a champion to prevail with weapon shield.
This brute has quite the temper.
I do not need the range to our advantage.
Now I can report a successful hunt.
Well said.
You keep your life, and I take the rest.
I hope you weren't expecting to
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Broken? Oh, what up there?
My magics are yours to wield.
This seems to be making great.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey. Was most effective.
A fantastic find. I wonder whether my master from beyond the rift managed to find that. Somehow I doubt it.
At last. That's kind of. Here you are. I want.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I knew you would come, a risen one. You seek answers, and you shall have them. If 'tis within my power to know. I simply do. The life force of the... And I am a... Such is how I came to know of your arrival in this world. 'Tis a most useful ability, as I'm sure you will agree. Of course, it ill-suited the Queen Regent and her plots. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth, yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harv.
We have found him. There, Master! Knackered!
Oh, snap.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
There's another dragon forged. And I just unlocked. I'm about to switch to that. I want to see how it is. But this class is kind of OP, I ain't gonna lie. This was supposed to be.
Thank you.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here.
They're on the way. It's on your day, on the way. Fading time stands still. We're floating. We're floating.
I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.